Hey now, so it's been a little while since I've worked on my guitar project here, so I'm gonna kind of put a little bit of time in right now. Last video I posted up, I had cut the fret slots and made the fret radius with the sanding block. The next thing that I am going to do is actually start to make the neck profile in the back here. And so what this video is going to be is me showing how I go about doing that. So here we go. Alright, so basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my combination square, multi-square, whatever the hell you call this thing, and I set it up to where I'm going to make a line all the way up the neck here. And by doing that, what it's going to allow me to do is as I sand over the neck, I can basically go to that line, both on the side here and on the back. And so that's going to kind of help me with making the radius of that. Basically, I'm going to make my line all the way down. It's kind of light. It's not really going to matter so much here in the back because that's going to be the heel where it goes into the guitar. So mostly I'm focusing kind of up here. The other thing that I do have is this sort of Chinese eBay neck. I'm going to measure this and try to sort of hit the same thickness because this is a pretty decent profile. So I don't know how it compares to like an actual Fender neck. But I have used this thing a few times before whenever I've done stuff. As you can see, I've sort of like put it in a couple of different things that I've put together. I don't know how well it will show up on the camera, but you can see it right there. It goes all the way down the neck. So then on the back side, phone out of the way so I don't drop something on it and break it or anything. And I'm not gonna. So up here, that's kind of where it's at right now. It's sort of the middle section of the neck. I'm gonna come back a little bit here, tighten that down, and do the same thing on the back side of the neck here. The next step from here is to take a rasp and just basically start filing this off. This is the neck that I screwed up. I accidentally cut the fret slots in the wrong spot. So maybe at some point I'll redo that, pull the fretboard off and make a new one. I just haven't quite got there yet. So I'll have to get this thing set up over here in a different spot, and I'll start working on carving out the neck shape. So what I'm going to start off with here is this rasp. And so basically what I was saying, just taking, let's see what's the best way to do it. There we go. Start hitting this thing with this. So as I'm going, it's hard to see, but the pencil line is right there and way down there. So making progress. See the line there, so I'm getting close. So basically I do that all the way across the neck and on the other side, and then we start to have something. So I am through sort of the first side of the neck here, see if I can hold this up so you can see it. So I have sanded through that first side. It's not exactly perfectly straight, but right now it doesn't need to be. I'm just trying to kind of rough in the shape. It's going to be kind of triangle shaped, and once I get both sides of it done, I'm actually going to have to like sandal or like shave a little bit off of the thickness here so that this is a little bit thinner. I want it about 0.85-ish inches thick, a little bit more than 3/4. I may actually thin it out some from that, just so that it's, you know, it doesn't feel quite as sort of heavy and chunky. But we'll see. Once I kind of get this all done, and I'll thin it a little bit and then kind of see how it feels as far as the thickness, and then I can go farther from there. That's where we're at so far. So it's another day here at Merlin Guitar Works, and I am still working on carving out the profile and sanding the profile of the neck. So that's what we're going to be working on today. So I already went through and carved this out. It's rounded, but there's still some flat spots you can feel, like here. There's some stuff back here. So what I'm going to do now, let's take some sandpaper. This is 120 grit right here. And basically hold it over the neck like this and just sand. And what that's going to do is it'll let it kind of round over and get the high spots. Then I can go back later and kind of work on the transitions here and here. Basically, because like as I'm doing this, I can feel like it starts to give like a ridge on either side. So once that's the right profile, the right roundness, I'll go back in and I'll smooth that stuff there out. basically gone down here. Little spot there, and still trying to get that up there. I have sanded it down, and I don't feel any more flat spots or anything like that. Everything feels pretty smooth and straight. So we are good for right now. So I still need to sand down here just to kind of smooth out these transitions both there and up here. But that'll be a bit easier. And then I can move forward. There we go.